Hello everybody and welcome back to another Let's Play session for Battletech. Last where we left off our intrepid heroes, we ended up doing a nice easy contract, raised our funds up a little bit, but did have to work through some damages. So let's go ahead and fix those damages, check on our team. Oh, we lost Decker, so we should definitely hire another mech warrior here. So let's repair the spider, refit the locust here, let the cat out of the room as well. Apparently we're going to hit confirm on this for the locust, confirm that, and let's go ahead and go to the barracks and see if we can, well, let's do this. Let's level up our characters here. Let's see here. Passive guarded, 50% damage reduction against ranged attacks to the front and side when remaining stationary. I kind of like that idea, but I kind of want to do piloting as well as, I think, wait a second. Oh, okay. So there's only so much that a player or a mech warrior can do. So let's go with breaching shot. What is the one that is precision shot? Tactics, sensor lock, master tactician, bulwark. I think precision shot is more overall. So let's go with, I think Behemoth should be more of a defender, so we're going to go with, oh, we already have that, so I guess you can only get 2. So we're going to spend that there, and I think we're going to get, let's see here, that right there. Confirm that on Behemoth. We'll go to glitch, and I definitely think that she's going to be in a medium or faster heavy mech, so we're going to definitely use that experience there. And let's raise up the experience for piloting. So let's do that. Switch to me, to my character, still 34 days out of the action. So for me, on the other hand, I definitely want to go with piloting. And we're going to hit confirm on that. And Medusa, you are a light pilot, so we're going to give you those. There's that. And I think we're good to go. And let's see about hiring a new mech warrior here. Let's see here. Recruit, recruit, recruit. What's that? Oh, MRB late rating is too low for him. So let's go with someone that's will be another light pilot. Let's see here. Definitely want piloting abilities, so passkey maybe? Canopian nobility. I kind of like her, so we're going to hire her. A one-time fee of 36,300 C-bills and 22,000 monthly for that, so we're going to hire her. And let's go back to the main screen here. Let's see here. We need to wait 9 days, 34 more days for the blackjack, but the 9 centurion's pretty much ready to go. So, oh, let's actually look at the contracts first. Let's see what we have here. Priority first strike. We need to go to Detroit for this one. Lance of Merrick battlemechs have been rampaging in local government territory on Detroit, so this is going to take 22 days to get there. So why don't we negotiate and we'll raise up the price a little bit, because we definitely want to get more credits, or C-bills, excuse me, right now. And this should help us get some more of our stuff out of the action, or in action. So Medusa will be in action here right when we get there, pretty much, and we think we just need to wait for one more mech to get out. And here we are jumping to Detroit. Not Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, the planet. Do. Wish there was a way to skip these ones, but Hrothgar, I think that is. Okay, so I'm traveling to Detroit now. So pretty much what the jump ships do is allow for travel in between systems, and there are numerous planets inside of a system, typically speaking. So this is Detroit. It's not launch contract yet. Let's see what mechs we have done. So Blackjack is 11 more days out. Spider's 12 days out. So I need to at least wait for the Blackjack. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, what's going on with the Centurion? Let's see what here. Let's hit refit. Oh, 0.4 armor. Okay, so there we go. 1 day, ready to go. And let's just make sure that we have everything ready to go on the Centurion. We have a bunch of AC5 ammo. I believe it's 15 rounds, so 30 rounds of that, and we have 200 rounds. I'm trying to do math in my head. So 200 rounds of SRM ammo. So 100 rounds, so 20 salvos of SRM. So I feel like that's... We have a medium laser as well. So kind of want to switch that to maybe a small laser. Maybe even lower the... I kind of want to add another... Well, what if we remove this? 1 ton remaining. Let's add in a small laser. Oh, it's an anti-personnel weapon. Strange. So why don't we remove the heat sink then and add in 1 more SRM ammo. Equipment, weapons, let's do that. SRM ammo. That way I have 30 rounds. So there we go. It's going to take 2 days to refit the Centurion. No big deal. Go to the Leopard and advance. Oh, hold on 1 second. Manage tasks. Let's put the Centurion up to the top. Blackjack is 7 days out, so we're going to hit close now and hit play. Yeah, okay, we're going to go ahead and keep doing that. And then advanced timeline. Okay, Blackjack or Centurion's out. Blackjack is ready to go. 2, 1. Oh, I'm still out 7 days. Well, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to advance. There we go. Advance it 1 more day and make sure that everything but the Blackjack is ready to go, I believe. Mech Bay? Yeah, everything but the Blackjack is ready to go. Oh, the Locust is still not ready to go too. But I think these 4 mechs will be all right to do this mission with. So let's go to the main room, our main area, and that's launch contract. So let's see here. Medusa, you're going to be my spider pilot. Where's my Centurion? We're going to move you, Behemoth, over to the Centurion. And we're going to move Rocky to the Shadowhawk, I believe. Well, wait a second. We'll have Rocky in the Spider and Medusa in the Shadowhawk. And let's deploy. And let's see how this goes. So I believe this is just a one Lance of Merrick battlemechs, but I do not know. Okay, so our Lance of Merrick battlemechs have been rampaging a local government territory. This is terrorism, pure and simple. We need you to find them and destroy them. No escape and no prisoners. So, basic contract. Destroy enemy Lance. A Lance is a group of 4 battlemechs, by the way. For the clans, which it will be a thing at some point, a star is 5 battlemechs. Okay, and here we go. Perhaps later we can make some snow angels. That's funny. So let's peruse the battlefield first. I kind of want to avoid getting split up, so maybe going over here and well, so why don't we put Rocky up to here, then move everyone else through the channel. Oh, actually, glitch, and I'll set Medusa in the Shadowhawk behind the Centurion. Centurion's going to be Brawler. I think the Centurion's the highest one I have so far, or the most armored I have so far. Okay, my turn again. We're going to... I don't like that position there. So we're going to go up to here. And we're going to move the Vindicator up. Okay. Oh, 2 enemy battlemechs. Just 2 mechs right now. No sensor lock ability yet. We're going to move Behemoth and Shadowhawk over here. I don't have anyone with the sensor lock ability here. At least not yet. Okay, enemy turn. They're gonna come up here, I believe. I don't see any other mechs. Oop, that was weird. We're going to actually reserve the spider for now. There's the commando. That was a miss. Oh, there's a mech on the right. And that mech has an LRM. So, 4 damage there. Okay, so let's move the Shadowhawk over here. Actually, hold on, let's make sure. Okay, so let's move the Shadowhawk right here and see what this mech is. Let's go make ourselves known to this mech. Okay, it's a Locust. And let's, well, good percentage of hitting on everything there, so. Well, that was pretty simple. Oh, there's only 3 mechs. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. And, well, I guess move here, there. And this Centurion, well, you know what, we're gonna fire everything anyways. Any damage I do on the commando right now is gonna be good damage. Okay, and we're gonna move the Vindicator in. This is probably gonna be a lot simpler than I thought. Maybe today will be a short video night. Okay. Well, can I do a precision strike on that? What's the chances? 33% to hit the center torso. I think that's a good chance. Okay. Well, That's certainly interesting. Now, what are you? I don't know what you are, so we're just going to try to maneuver the spider so that nothing really can hit it. Wouldn't surprise me if it's a medium mech. Because I don't think it can go any higher up here. No, I think it's turning around. Okay, it's commando as well. That's really good for... Oh, cute, it missed. My turn. Rocky. Why don't we move here? There we go. Medium laser. 60% chance to hit with both. Missed on both, but it's going to lower the evasion on it, so we're going to have the Vindicator go next, I think. Actually, we're going to have the Shadowhawk go next. Because the Shadowhawk chances of hitting with this range are a lot slimmer, so at least we'll fire, and even if we miss, it'll lower the evasion by 1. And now, this is where it's going to get fun. Let's move you right here. And we're going to make ourselves known to a commando. Hello, commando. Goodbye, commando. Okay, that did a lot less damage than I thought. Well... Okay, glitch. Let's see here. Oh, it has a medium laser and a large laser left. Let's go ahead and move you here, glitch. And I should be able to kill this commander now. I think I've gotten pretty lucky this mission. Let's do a precision strike here. And center torso, fire. Boom. Pretty much only wasted ammo. I think I got hit by one or two things, but good. Mission successful. That was under 20 minutes too. Pleasantly surprised about that. Good money. That's for sure. No damage all around, at least inconsequential damage. No kills for Rocky, but you do get experience Rocky, plus 800 all around, which is awesome. And salvage assigned, we got a locust piece and a medium laser piece. So let's go ahead and hit continue. And while we're waiting, since this video is so short, maybe I'll talk to the people around the ship. So interesting fact, the Battletech soundtrack actually got removed from Spotify, but apparently that was mostly because the creator of the Battletech soundtrack, who's done stuff for Harebrained Schemes before, the creators of Battletech and the Shadowrun franchise, this person that created the awesome music that you hear in the background actually changed the distributor for their music, so it got removed by the distributor accidentally from Spotify, YouTube, stuff like that. And yeah, apparently they are working on it, and hopefully it'll be back here, so yeah, I can actually start making money off these videos at some point. So anyways, why don't we go ahead and talk to, actually let's see here, let's go to the store and see what's here. I could buy a panther. Actually, I could sell, let's see if I could sell something. Mechs. So I can't sell individual mechs, but I could sell weapons and ammo and stuff like that, equipment. But I don't need to worry about that yet. I want to definitely try to get my ammo or my items higher. I'm not even sure if I'm able to if this ammo regenerates. Actually, hold on. Ammo bin required slots. I don't know. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Mechs. Are these? Oh, okay. These are just pieces of locusts. For instance, I could buy 2 more to get another panther. If I so choose. Apparently this is, well, panther's a light mech. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get another panther. Spider's also a light mech. But anyways, don't need to worry about this. Let me go to talk to Darius. Hello, Darius. Can I help you with something? Okay, so we're working for Lady Arano now. The whole Reach has thought she was dead for 3 years now, and yet here she is. I've got to say, it feels pretty good to be on contract with House Arano. Again, the last time this happened, Commander, Markham was still alive. Tell me about Markham. What kind of man was he? Markham was an ornery old man, but he got the job done. Great card player, and he shared my tastes in holovids. Okay, was Markham a competent mech commander? More or less. He was a decent tactician, but an exceptional businessman. Wish you could have seen him in action, my Zard. His style was this odd mix of negotiating and holding court, and when it worked, it worked. Let me give you an example. I can't really do justice to Markham's style, but for the sake of the story, I'll try. Okay, so, you know our Draconis Combine rep? Draconis Combine, by the way, is one of the 5 successor states. They are ruled by House Kurita, one of the 5 houses. Markham gave him a nickname, Bob Kurita. Every time he used it, he was totally deadpan, and he always used the full name. You know, you're trying to pull the wool over my eyes, Bob Kurita. Tell me more about that assassination contract, Bob Kurita. Bob Kurita, you look tense. You need a glass of wine. That's funny. That is funny. Shugo Yamaguchi. Yeah, I'd probably have, well, I know how to speak and know the Japanese language a little bit, so I know how to say the names and whatnot, so maybe Markham couldn't pronounce that. Okay, so I'd like to ask you about something else. So I've got some questions about running this company. Well, we don't need to, let's see here. Well, actually, this will be a good time to talk about exactly what we're trying to do. So, what do I need to know about mercenary contracts? So, outfits like ours depend on the MRB to post certified contracts working for reliable employers. I say reliable, but let's face it, my Zard, most jobs come down to us during the work that the rich and most powerful can't be seen doing. Mercenaries are deniable assets. Okay. So, we travel from system to system, picking up jobs and making ends meet. Sure, space travel costs sea-bills, but some employers are desperate enough to pay travel expenses for mercenaries willing to make a few jumps for a gig. So, contract intel. What intel will I get about a contract before I accept it? Most employers will give us enough info to understand who we're fighting and why. Some are cagier than others, and by and large, they want us to succeed. Because of this, we generally get enough intel to get the job done. It isn't a perfect system, but it works well, though. Okay. So tell me about the types of missions we may be offered. In my experience, most contracts come down to one or more of the few basic ideas. Blowing something up, taking someone down, keeping something safe, or making a mess with heavy ordnance. There'll be variations here and there, of course, but for the most part, our jobs are going to fit into one of those categories. Giant bipedal weapon platforms aren't exactly known for their subtlety. Nope. Okay, so I know about climate conditions, so we don't need to talk about that, but the basis of climate conditions is the colder the planet is, the easier it is to manage your heat. The hotter the planet is, the harder it is to manage your heat. Bam, done. Okay, mission difficulty. This was actually good to know. It's important to have an idea of what you'll be up against once your lance hits the ground. Unfortunately, mercenaries are often on the end of mission intel, and the most we'll usually get is a rating of the enemy's overall strength. For instance, that last mission, or the mission we just did, had a rating of 1 Atlas head, but you saw how fast we killed those light mechs, so. Okay. At best, the mission's difficulty rating will give us an idea of a post-mission repair bills and medbay time, or a signal that we should avoid the mission altogether until we can bring bigger guns. Okay, let's go back a second. What else do we have? Okay, can I withdraw from a contract? Absolutely. That's the great thing about being a merc. It isn't our fight. We're here to make money, not die for a cause. You can back out of a contract negotiations at any time with no harm done. But once we deploy onto a battlefield, it gets a little trickier. If things start going sideways during a mission, you can still withdraw to save on repair bills and medbay time, but it may still cost us. If we withdraw before achieving any objectives and destroying at least one enemy, the MRB will rule it a bad faith withdrawal. Not only will we not get paid, we won't get any battlefield salvage either. Plus, our reputation will suffer both with our employer and the MRB. So make sure we fulfill the contracts. Now, if we withdraw after achieving an objective and destroying at least one enemy, then the board will rule a good faith withdrawal. Our pay will still be reduced, but our reputation won't take a hit. That's important for business. Okay. So reputation. Our mercenary outfit's reputation determines the quality of contracts we're offered, the quality of mech warriors willing to hire on with us, and the deals we get on weapons, mechs, and equipment in local stores. So pretty much if we work with one group and do very well, if we work, let's say, House Merrick, even though we're fighting House Merrick the last few battles, if we somehow work with House Merrick, any Merrick place that we visit, we will have a better chance of getting more and more better deals with them. Okay. I know why salvage is very important, because we could sell it, we can equip it, stuff like that. Don't need to worry about negotiating contract. I know what that does. Let's talk about finances real quick, and then we'll talk about events, and then we will call it a night. Pretty simple, really. Every 30 days, we have to pay the crew and cover our regular operating expenses, upkeep for the mechs we have, and readying our mech bays, blah, 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 blah. Things like that. So if we don't have enough C-bills to cover our operating costs at the end of the month, when our financial report is due, we're out of business. Merc life doesn't allow for second chances. Remember that when you're ordering a weapon refits and ship upgrades, and make sure to reserve enough to cover our monthly nut. I'm sure that this is obvious, but I'm going to ask you anyway. How can I raise the operating costs of our company? Well, the more mech warriors we hire, the more we've got to pay out of each month. Yeah, so it's always good to have backups. That's why I hired, I can't remember her name now. Jeez. You never know when someone's going to take one in the meat and be out of action for a while. Any idea to lower operating costs? Consider putting the mechs you don't plan to field for a while into storage. Although it'll require time and C-bills to refit their equipment and ready for them for combat, stored mechs have no upkeep costs. By the way, remember that you could sell mech chassis and equipment if we're ever low on cash, or you see something in a store that you just gotta have. Okay, let's go into events. Okay, things happen on a mercenary ship. All the time you throw a bunch of mech jockeys in a confined space with technicians and crews for months on edge, you're gonna see some spillover from the battlefield. And operating a merc outfit isn't a glamorous lifestyle. There are hard choices to be made on a regular basis, anything from breaking up in a fight over petty stuff to dealing with faulty power couplings. Okay, so... Oh, that was one of the things, like, for instance, the medbay stuff. Let's see here. Got her on Darius. Let's actually look at the contracts and see what we potentially have. Okay, so here's 2 on this current planet. This is for the planetary government. For months, we've had trouble with people here in Detroit being riled up by talk of insurrection, rebellion, independence, based on top of local analyst report, we believe there's a pirate propagandist in the area stirring up discontent. So we have 2 missions that we could potentially do. Some seem pretty, both of them seem pretty self-explanatory. So we're going to be doing those missions tomorrow, I believe. And this is a Capellan Confederation recruitment drive. That's interesting. So we have our options for us. But anyways, I think that'll be it for this evening. Thank you for joining me all, and tomorrow night we'll be doing either Insurrection Interception, Embassy Extraction. Luckily we don't have to repair any mechs. We do have our Locust out of action for 6 days and myself out of actions for 5 days, but we're doing all right. Anyways, thank you again, and we will catch you next time. Oh, I forgot. Let's make sure I save. There we go. Anyways, ciao.